Curse you? No, curse you. What's going on, everybody? I am Socks, and today I am going to be showing you a tutorial on the Pippi mod. If you're an admin and you run your own server, Pippi mod, if you don't know what the Pippi mod is, it's basically an admin tool that allows you to customize the server to everything that you want to do, as you can see. Cheat panel is exactly what it says. Cheat panel log console shows basically a log of what's been going on. Players, clans, warps, commands, kits, chat channels, Pippi settings, Discord, NPC menu, and so forth. But today we'll be dealing with kits. I'm going to show you a quick setup for kits, and then we are going to show you how to get in the Mpc spawner. So let's get into it with some kits. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to create a kit. We're going to do set height priest and loot, or set height priest. That's the description basically. So you want to create that. Now you can click on this right here and I'll show you. You want to enable it. You want to keep it hidden. It's not going to be a single use because it's going to be dropping from NPCs, so you don't have to mess with a cooldown. And then you're going to select the NPC, and now this gives you all the NPCs in the game, as you can see. So there's quite a few. So if you know what you're looking for, in this case here, you would want to look up priest and not set type, because it won't come up as that. It'll come up as different options for you, but it won't come up with the priest. So you will look and pretty much wait until you get to here. So here it is right here. Set priest of set 1. You click on that, and then it will show a model of priest that will come in both male and female versions. And then hit you select it. Now it is in your box with the select NPC, and it will allow you to know that it's going to be for the priest set 1 Stygian. Now, does it require currency? No, this doesn't require currency because this is going to be dropping for a body. Now, if you wanted to make loot, say a kit for individuals to buy when they type in /kit in your chat window on your server, then you would say requires currency, boom, and then you'll set the price. But you have to make sure that that's clicked. If not, it'll be grayed out. Now here, you got to set who's it going to be for. So we're going to do it for all that we have right now on the server, which is normal, individuals, moderators, and admins. Requires charges? No. We're going to keep that unchecked. Minimum level, we're going to do minimum level 1, and then maximum level. Maximum level, we can go up to 300 on this server. So if anything, we know that we can go up to 300, so we'll keep it at maximum level 300. Minimum level for loot to drop will be level 1. Maximum level would be 300. Now, if you came over here as a level 1, anyways, you'd get slaughtered. You would get slaughtered by these individuals. And the use count is basically, it will let you know how many times that kit has been used, how many times it's been. If it's an NPC drop, how many times it has dropped. If it's a kit that other individuals can buy from your kit shop, basically, it will pop up there how many times it was bought. So after you have all this goodies right here set up and accounted for in the way that you want it, you're gonna add an item. So when you add an item, this menu here comes up. So it's basically all the items that are available in the game. DLCs, mods, some special stuff that only admins can ever see. You can have them drop a level, or a percentage chance that you get a level out of it. Survival perks, encumbrance attribute points, vitality, all that. Bronze, silver, and gold. Feat points, emotes, you name it. And if you have it as a mod or as a DLC or it's in the game, the base game, it will be in here. See, corrupted bone, that's from a mod. Key to the arena, Warmaker's key, bunch of just goodies, everything. So here we can actually type in set. Now we put in set. This is gonna give us anything that has any item that has the word set in it. Let me see if I can do set type. There we go. So we'll do set type. Now this is for the priests. The priests, they're pretty, they're pretty bulky NPCs that we're dealing with here. So we'll do the set type choker. It's a regular choker. We'll put the amount as 1. So this gives you a breakdown, selected item details, the ID number, what the name is, what the description is, what kind of armor it is. The mod item is false. Don't know about the true or false. If anybody does know that, please let me know in the comments. Greatly appreciate it. Stack size is 1, so you cannot stack this with, on top of each other. It'll be show up as 1 in your inventory, and if you have another one, it'll be on, beside it, and so forth. The grade is hollowed, and then the burn time, there's a 0 burn time on it. So I believe it doesn't decay. So here is the amount of the item that's gonna drop. So we only want 1 to drop, but you can change it. Importantly, you can have 5 of them drop. You're gonna have 2 of them drop. You're gonna have 100 of them drop. Even though I don't know why anyone would want 100 things to drop of a certain item, unless it was like say like wood resources, whatnot. You would want like, hey, 50 wood is gonna drop from this. And then here, right next to it is the percentage chance that this item will spawn when the enemy is defeated. We had this at 100%, and they were just dropping, of course, every single time, and then more were dropping with it. So what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna set it at a 50% chance that this particular choker is going to drop, and it's a really level, it's light armor, but it's the standard choker. Then they have different styles here. Set type choker with no snake, style 4, style 3, style 2. This is considered style 1. And once you have that, you add the item and then you close it out. Now you have it here. Set type choker, item ID, the item amount that it's going to drop, 1, and there's a 50% chance that it's going to drop. Now if you want to add more to these individual this individual here, you would add item. Again, it'll pop up. Type in what you want. So we're going to go to set type again, and this time we're going to throw in let's see here, it's a ceremonial shield. It's a pretty cool looking shield. We could throw in the actual pants for it, shoes. These were not popping up when I tried to populate them, so I don't even know if they'll actually drop. And there's a blessed shield. This is a legendary, so this right here you would want to at least keep and save for an individual that you make inside your inside your server that is very, very powerful. And we can kind of get to that because we do have an individual here that is very powerful. But let's put in, let's put in a mask. Okay, let's put in a mask. We'll put in 1, and we'll make this a 20% chance that the mask will drop, as well as a 50% chance that this the choker will drop as well. You add item, close, and there we go. Now we have those 2 steps. So we'll keep this as it is here. You just hit your escape key to get out. Right now, let me make sure. Cheat panel. I'm flying. I click that and I'm on cloak. Cloak allows no NPs to see you. See? So I can come up to this individual here and he will not see me. He will not see me. This individual won't see me. This individual won't see me. And he won't. So hurrah, hurrah. We got 4 set type priests walking around here. What I'm gonna do here is go to first person view. These little balls right here, these are Mpc spawners. Now you can get the Mpc spawners by going into cheat panel, go into search, type in Npc, hit building, and then there's your Npc spawner. You spawn 1, and if you have any room in your hotbar, it will be in your hotbar. And then this is what it looks like. It's a little ball that right now only you, the individual that has it, can see where to place it, and you can place it anywhere you want to. And since we already have ones placed here, that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna go into this, and I am going to disable them all. See? And now he just died. He just died. He just died. Excuse me, out of my way, sir. Okay, I'm gonna do the same for him. Disable it, and he's dead. He dropped some iron. Thank you. Yes, we're basically killing them off. He didn't drop anything. This guy here, he's the big Mama Jama. Yeah, God take you too. Yeah, he's the big Mama Jama. Okay. And oh, he died. He didn't drop any loot because, you know, well, he doesn't have anything attached to him. And then this individual here is just regular, and poof, he's dead now also. And he dropped some gaseous orbs. I need those. Now, as you can see, they're not dropping any of the loot that I set for them because they had another kit that was assigned to them that is not in play right now. Not in play. This also, I created this using, this is my altar. This pretty much what you can make in the game. If you worship the god of Set, these braziers can be made in your spectacular of Set, as well as other items. And then these bad boys here, these are from a mod called Skelos, Shadow of Skelos. Great mod, massive amount of decorations. And then just their individual pieces themselves, lined them up, made sure that they were inside, placed in the ground, and also in here where it actually looks kind of flush and beautiful and spiffy. So let's get back to this. Basically, you kick on your Mpc spawner, and now when you see this, you're gonna think, oh my gosh, there is a lot of stuff. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, Socks. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Well, I'll tell you how we're gonna do this. Drink some water real quick here. Need some food. So here you go. We have where you can name what the individual, the MP spawner is going to spawn. You can name what's going to be, so it's easier for yourself, easier for anyone else that can interact with it. So you got enable, which will enable this Mpc spawner once you hit apply. You have a disable interaction GUI. This does this Mpc spawner show that it can be interacted with. So you can disable it. It shows that it can't be interacted with, but you can also hide it. When it's hidden, this will hide and show to owner. So only hide and show to me, since I am the owner. I'm the one to put it down. So I can be far away, I won't see it at all, and then once I get close, they will spawn up. And it goes for any individual that puts these down themselves. It doesn't go for anyone else. Allowing clan members, of course, will allow any of your clan members to interact with it. If you allow it, of course, you have to hit apply once you check off any of these boxes or mess with any of these options that are here. Now, when you get to here, again, it's the same thing. select NPC. You're going to put in, well, what we're going to do is put in the priest name. We're going to scroll down. We're going to find our priest, Stygian. We're going to select, and then we're going to use select it, and there they are. Now this here, to keep populated, well, this will keep the population at max, which is right here, Mpc Spawn Max Total. So if you have it at 0, it's unlimited. It's the total number of NPCs that will ever spawn from this spawner. 0, you have it at unlimited. I will keep it at 0 if you want them to constantly keep on spawning. If you change it to 1, only 1 will spawn there. Once it's done, it will never come back. So keep populated. I always keep this unchecked, for the simple fact is that I am keeping this NP spawn interval going here. So the aggression comes down to passive, attack with all within hunting rank, attack back if attacked, flee if attacked, flee from all predators, and attack all players. So we're gonna keep it at attack all players because we're gonna make this like a little instance, well, not an instance area, a little loot area, or just a rogue priests of set that decided to make their own little area and just kind of worship the set god in their own way. Again, you can create it however you want in the game. You can make that they're, you can make an actual temple and put these individuals in here. But if you want them to attack all players, that is the option that you want. Now this Mpc Spawn Interval, this allows for how long it's going to take the NPC to spawn back into the world from its spawner after it has been defeated. Now this is only in effect when keep population is disabled. So if I put on keep populated, this will be disabled and it won't even matter anything. It'll just keep on populating and populating every time that they die. Just populate. Here we have it set at 10 minutes, 10-minute interval. So when it dies, it's going to take 10 minutes for the individual to respawn again. Now you have spawn radius, which shows, you can show a visual, you can show how the distance NPCs will spawn from the spawner. So you got 50, you got 100, and then you got 150. So we're going to keep this one here at 150. Then roaming distance, the distance the NPCs will roam from the spawner. So they'll roam around in, I believe it's 100 block radius. If that's the case, if not, it's a different way. I haven't figured out what the radius is. Again, if anyone out there that's messed around with this and does know, let me know in the comments. I love to learn. I love to learn, and I love to teach as well. Now your Mpc count is the amount of NPCs to have spawned in the world at any time. This here, if you wanted 2 priests to spawn every time at this location, that you hit 2. If you want 1, you hit 1. If you put it at 0, nothing will ever spawn here, ever. So I keep it at 1. Best thing to do, keep it at 1. Now these are the kits. Now remember in the beginning of the video, we set up a kit. We've set it up for the set type priest. And that's what we're going to do. So the NPCs will drop kits on death, and they will drop what we put into the set type priest, which was a 50% chance for the choker to drop and a 20% chance for the master drop. Now Mpc Spawned Max Total, as we stated before, this is the total amount of NPCs that will ever spawn from the spawner. If you keep it at 0, it's unlimited. That means they'll keep on spawning when they die. If you keep it at 1, when they die here, you kill the individual that spawns from this NPC spawner, that's it. It will only count that as that 1, and then that's it. You can have this for, say, like events, set up where 25 of them are going to keep on spawning from here. Once the 25 are done spawning, that's it. The spawner doesn't work anymore. I'm still trying to come up with other ideas or how like max total or like a world boss. Actually, would probably want to put that as a timer as well. So this here, I don't know if I'm ever going to use it. If I do come up with something, I will definitely make a video showcasing the Mpc Spawner Max Total and maybe what would be an awesome way of doing it. If you know also, hey, again, leave them down in the comments, baby. All right. So over here, self-explanatory, but we'll go through it. NPC's health. This is the amount of health that the NPC will spawn with. So we're going to keep it at 5,000. We want to make this a little difficult. Now this is the Mpc Damage Modifier. Now this here, you would have to play around with if you wanted some kind of damage modifier put into it. On this case, I'm going to put it as a 1. I tried at 75 at once, and I fucking one shot. I was destroyed instantly going against it. But yeah, it was a multiplier of 75 for their damage. So we're gonna do a multiplier of 1 and see where it goes. Npc XP. This is the amount of XP that's going to drop from this individual when you pretty much destroy him. So what we're trying to do is trying to figure out what would be a best amount of XP. You can get a lot of XP. As you can see over here, it is 644k, so 644,000 until I reach level 61. It starts climbing. Remember, we have to go up to level 300. So in this case here, I'm going to put down 10,000 XP. Which seems reasonable. In some cases, some people might be, whoa, that's a little, that's like really out there. Yeah, it can. The amount of NPCs that spawned here so far was 10. We're going to reset that count. We're going to keep it at 0. Now the Mpc scale, well, that's your scaling on how big they're going to be. They're going to be gigantic, they're small, they're giants. Yeah, that's pretty cool to mess around with. Only if you want something extremely large and crazy. Would you want to mess with the scale. So after everything is set up, we have a priest. We're going to have it hidden so only I can see it. They are going to always be aggressive. They're going to attack, all players. They're going to have a 10-minute spawn after they have been destroyed. They're going to have a spawn radius of 150, so 150 spawn radius from the actual spawn marker. Roaming distance is going to be 100. One NPC is going to be spawned here every 10 minutes when they are dead. So they have to die first, and then the 10-minute counter starts. The kit that they're going to drop is a set type priest kit. So again, that is going to be like 50% chance that the choker will drop and a 20% chance that the mask will drop. Mpc Spawner Max Total limit, we're keeping it at 0, so there will be an unlimited amount that keeps on spawning here. And so either one, I decided to move this and put something else, or change it to where it's one awesome, massively crazy creature that's going to do it. That's going to spawn here. Health 5,000. We're doing a damage modifier of 1. 10,000 XP is gained. Nothing with the scale. We reset the count so we can always come back here and see how many times it has been spawned. This it will be good for any individual, any admins that open up their server and they want to see how many times this has been spawned. So that means that every time it's been spawned, it means it's been killed. And then you can kind of go based off of that to see, hey, well, is it a little too easy? Is it a little too hard? Whatnot. And once you are satisfied with everything here, you're going to want to click Enabled. And you're going to hit Apply and then close it out. And then there is the individual right there. And you can see that's their roaming. Their roaming is not that much. So we're going to go back into the spawner. We're going to click that. And now he is gone. Let's put his roaming distance at 300. Let's enable, apply, close. And now his radius, his roaming radius is a little bit, as you can see, 300. Now he goes out a little bit further. And this individual. So when you're killing them off, it doesn't seem like the kits work. So this individual is going to be roaming around. And as you can see, I attack him. He's got 5,000 health. He's got 5k health. But he is at 5k health, and he has an arrow through his body. Now, what you want to do is pretty much set them all up the same way. So I'm going to go around and do all of that, and then when we come back, you'll see all of the individuals spawn here, and we will work on the big boss guy that we're going to have here. All right, we are back. Sweet. Now, as you can see, we have this individual up, this individual at this Npc spawner up, and this individual over here with the Npc spawner set up. And they are roaming. They are roaming this area, chilling, being all their dastardly, you know, cool self, and guarding this temple, or this altar of Set, or spectacular of Set. I can't speak. You should see me on my streams, folks. I can't speak for anything. All right. So what we're gonna do here is set up the big dude. So again, when you want to go into our kit panel here, we want to create a kit and set type boss priest. Let's do that. Mute or boss priest set. So let's do set type. So that would be, you know, because if you see set, it would be something, it might be something else. But here we go. So we want to make sure it's going to be enabled. We do want to hide it because we do not want it to be sold. The NPC that we're going to select, again, we have to go into priest because that is going to be the best way to find it. So we're going to scroll down where we have priest again, and we're going to use this guy right here. He is a tier 4 Stygian priest, but he also is a named. So set the mech the bloody. He looks like everyone else, like just like the priest, but he's going to have a gold bar around his health bar, and he's going to definitely have more health. He's going to give more XP, and he's going to possibly be a bit stronger. So let's go and use selected. There we go. No, it does not require it. We're going to put it for all normal moderators and admins. Make sure that all these others are set like that as well, just in case. There we go. We're all set. Now we're going to add the items for this individual. Here we go. So we have a blessed set type shield. We have the set type choker style, 30% chance, and a venom infused daggers, 10%. Now, those are all, again, you can play around with those numbers all you want. Does not matter. Remember, it's all up to you. You control your server. You control what you want to do. You control how the individuals in your game, your server, are going to get loot and experience it. And then remember, always do feedback with your community, and always do feedback with your server and see if it's a good spawn rate. Just be leery about the ones that are like, no, you need to like increase it to 100%. Stop trolling. You ain't getting 100%. Play single player. You get 100% on your own. All right, let's go here. I know, I'm an asshole. So we're gonna click that off here. We're gonna put here. We're gonna put set tight boss priest. Okay. Again, we're going to make sure that we select the individual that we want here. So we type in your priest, scroll down, as always, look for priest. I'm going to get this bad boy in here. Boom. So you want to make sure that they are corresponding with each other. You don't want to keep it populated. Attack all players 10 minutes as well. Spawn radius, you can kind of keep it right there, because I don't want this guy to move. I want to kind of keep him always spawning right here. Roaming distance, I don't want him roaming at all. Mpc count there. The kit, so we're going to do set type boss priest. Want to keep this at unlimited because you always want them to spawn. And we have him at 10,000 health. Okay, so 10,000 health, 10k. We're going to cut him at a damage modifier as 1 also. We're going to give him a little bit, drop a little bit more XP. So he's got 5,000 more XP than the other individuals here. So we'll put it at a 15,000 XP gain that you get from the individual. And we're going to reset the count. We're going to enable them. We're going to apply. We're going to close. And then there he is. Roar! Now, all these individuals are set up. You have your altar that you have made. Now you have and learn Npc Spawner and how to go through it and how to set them up. And now you have these guys roaming around. The other priestess back there, she's roaming around. And then you have your boss guy here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to head back over here. And when we come back, we are going to take them on. But we're going to take them on in God mode because I want you to see how the kits that we set up, how the loot is dropped, and how your other players on your server are going to get it. So let's get over there and we'll get this started. Okay, so here we go. We're back. We're all the way out here far. What you want to do is go into your admin panel. If you want to ever test anything out, go into your admin panel. Make sure that you can access admin through Pippi as a mod. And you want to click off cloak. Click on walk. So now the individual is walking, as you can see. And you're going to put on God mode. God mode will allow you to, as the name states, turn you into a god. Can't die. Can't die. So there we go. We're all set up. Alright, let's there we go. See? See? Now they're all coming after me. Oh, knocked you down. Oh, knocked you down. Oh. And he's dead. Now he didn't drop anything, and she didn't drop anything. Remember, the percent chances are not as high, but we also know that they do have the kits in them. So let's go over here. See if we can get something to drop off of this guy. You got 4 bleeds on you. Oh. And there we go. Dead. And then he didn't get to drop. He didn't drop anything. So percentage-wise, again, it could drop something. It could not drop something. I might change it to where it drops a little bit more. Or that number is up a little bit more. Oh, wow. That was way off. I see, now you can see that he has the gold above his name. Well, not above his name, sorry. Around his health meter. And this guy is at 10k health. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, you're almost gone. Clink! Oh, you dodged it. There we go. And look at that. So he dropped a Deceptive Joker style 4. And if we remember correctly, before he respawns again, go into admin panel, we're going to there it is. There was a 30% chance that it was going to drop off that boss. And in here, well, the chokers, yeah, there was a 50% chance. All right. So the 50% did not happen on these individuals here, but as you can see, the boss himself did drop one of them. That one of the items that was in the kit that we created. And then the set type priest one. This is all enabled, hidden. Did we put maximum levels? Actually, we should put that at 0, and we'll put this at 0 as well. So this might actually work out a little bit better with them being at 0. Do that for all of ours. And so with the timer set, so these two here will spawn first, and then the gentleman in the back there, and then of course the boss. All of them will spawn within their time, their 10 minutes that their time has pretty much run up, and they'll be back spawning in the world. And then there we go. Now you just learned how to use the NPC spawner, how to make a kit for a certain NPC, and remember, you can set them up however you want. Please feel free to hit that like button. Also hit that bell to get notified for any more tutorials here. If there's anything that you want to know on or see a video on tutorial wise, please let me know in the comments. I will greatly love to explain it and do a video on it. Again, this could be our own private server. It's going to be opening up soon. We are just testing out some things to make sure that some things are perfect by the time it opens up, and we'll start allowing people in here. But we also want people, other individuals' feedbacks. Again, I am Sucks. I hope you enjoyed this video. Follow me on any of the social links that I will have in the description. Also, the Discord will be in the descriptions as well if you want to join, talk, and meet the individuals that you will be playing with, as well as other great individuals, content creators, and just good human beings. I am out of here. Later!